Hello, my name is Angus Ferguson. Today I'll be talking about a new resource we've created to help environmental managers better understand the form and function of intermittently closed and open lakes and lagoons. ICOLLs in New South Wales comprise a diverse range of waterways sharing a common tendency for the entrance to periodically close. Urban areas are often situated around ICOLLs, leading to the need for local councils to manage issues such as flooding and community perceptions of poor water quality. Historically, these issues have been addressed by manipulating ICOLL entrances. However, this can cause a range of unintended negative impacts and costs, which must be weighed against the real and perceived benefits of intervention. Misperceptions and poor understanding of ICOLLs present significant challenges for their effective and sustainable management. The resource booklet, Form and Function of New South Wales ICOLLs, is intended to provide environmental managers with a comprehensive understanding of the hydrological and ecological function of these unique systems. It's argued that a one-size-fits-all approach to entrance management is not appropriate for such highly diverse systems. By breaking down the form and function of ICOLLs, we provide a more tailored approach based on system-specific attributes. The resource booklet presents a hierarchy of factors and attributes that shape the form and function of New South Wales ICOLLs and outlines the implications of these for management. First, the overarching influence of climate, catchment, and coastal processes over the evolution and typology of ICOLLs is outlined. The influence of these attributes over entrance dynamics is then explored, followed by the flow-on effects to water quality and ecology, and finally the monitoring, modelling and management of ICOLLs is outlined. New South Wales ICOLLs exist along a spectrum of geomorphic maturity, from youthful basins to largely infilled mature systems. ICOLLs can also be classed according to the tendency for their entrance to remain open or closed. An understanding of this is an important context for understanding the hydrology and ecological function of individual systems. The influence of climate over rainfall and coastal processes such as wave climate and sand supply is an important control over variability observed in ICOLLs. The seasonal, interannual and interdecadal cycles in New South Wales climate are explained in the resource booklet to provide an important context for managers and the community living near ICOLLs. An appreciation of the longer period climatic cycles, for example extended drought during El Nino, is important for moderating community expectations over entrance management. The dynamics of ICOLL entrances are explained according to the interplay between catchment processes, for example rainfall inputs, and ocean processes. This interplay is highly variable among systems and across various scales of time. The resource booklet provides conceptual models of processes controlling entrance channels and berm development during distinct phases. For example, berm build-up during closed entrance conditions, channel scour during floods and natural breakouts, limited channel scour during artificial openings, for example, mechanical opening at a set water level threshold, and net channel infill during low-level openings. The resource booklet outlines the different scales of water level variation in ICOLLs and details the role of water level dynamics in controlling hydraulic head and subsequent channel scour during entrance breakout. Details are given on factors controlling water levels and ocean levels as a guide to monitoring and assessment of management options. In particular, the role of sea level anomalies, for example due to coastal trapped waves, is highlighted, as these are rarely considered despite the fact that they can influence sea levels to similar magnitudes observed for semi-diurnal tides. The influence of water level variation over the inundation of fringing habitats is also highlighted as an important link between these habitats and the waterways themselves. New South Wales ICOLLs are characterised by a wide variation in water quality characteristics and are commonly influenced by highly coloured tannin water. There's a common perception that this water is bad, prompting urges to artificially open the entrance to allow clear, blue ocean water to flush the ICOLL. The resource booklet compiles a statistical analysis of water quality from a wide range of undisturbed New South Wales ICOLLs to provide a more realistic baseline of normal ICOLL water quality. It also describes commonly observed water quality phenomena such as the development of salinity and oxygen stratification, as shown in this time series from the Wonboyne estuary, and presents a series of conceptual models of water quality variation in response to water level variation and entrance dynamics. Finally, the implications for monitoring and entrance management are discussed in relation to avoiding extreme water quality events resulting in fish kills. New South Wales ICOLLs support a wide range of subtidal, intertidal and fringing wetland habitats. Unlike permanently open estuaries, these habitats experience inundation and drying over highly variable timescales, depending on whether the entrance is open or closed. Many of these habitats are under threat due to physical disturbance and alteration of natural hydrological regimes due to entrance management. The resource booklet provides a generic conceptual model of these habitats and details how their representation varies among the different ICOLL subtypes in New South Wales. The resource booklet stresses the connectivity between these habitats, and the maintenance of natural entrance regimes is critical to the ecological function of New South Wales ICOLLs. For example, there is emerging evidence that periodic closure and inundation of fringing wetlands is an important habitat requirement for some fish species. Similarly, closed entrance conditions are thought to be important for the development and maturation of some prawn and fish species. The interactions between entrance conditions, water levels and the habitat requirements of various bird species is also outlined in the resource booklet to provide a more comprehensive understanding of ecological processes and to inform entrance management decisions. Thanks very much for watching my presentation. If you'd like to access the resource booklet, you can find it at the link provided on this slide.